Good evening. Would the ladies of the audience please move in a little bit closer? Is your husband out bowling? So is mine. I wouldn't mind if he won once in a while, but the poor soul never does. Grouches all night, too. Now, if our husbands have a night out, what about us? Well, in a moment, we'll see what happens when a wife does take a night out. And our star is that wonderful actress, Miss Sothern.
$1 for towels for Jim, and I haven't time to make lunch, so I need 25 cents more for the cafeteria.
All right, darling, ask your father. I haven't any change. Ah, you there?
I'm going.
Goodbye, darling.
Bye, Mom.
Goodbye, sweetie.
I'm going to stop at Jan's on the way home, so I'll be late.
All right.
Oh, Mom. Put on some lipstick, at least.
Not too early.
Oh, well, I'm nowhere near ready. You have some coffee and I'll change.
Well, Freddie had to go in early, so he left me the car and I drove the kids to school. Oh, I've got to call the man about my machine. It washes, but it won't rinse. I'll fix the coffee.
Yeah, mine used to rinse, but it wouldn't wash. Coffee's right there. Just plug it in.
Oh, but Martha, honey, you know I like it fresh. Oh, we're in no rush anyway. Martha, do you use Hoffman's service or that little man who's next to the lady who makes ceramics place?
Hoffman's. If you want fresh, you know where things are. I'll slip into something.
Okay, honey.
Martha, honey, you have any instant? Oh, Cherry, forget it. It's only, how much is a top? 10 cents.
It's my fault, and I insist on replacing it. I'll get one as soon as we go to the market, Martha. Well, I mean, after all, sure they have them in hardware. See, are you losing weight?
Am I?
Oh, that dress looks a little baggy.
Well, I bought it on a sale, but I forgot to take it in.
Well, I sure wish I could lose some of this suet.
Yeah.
Oh, you out of cream?
Oh, I better leave a note for the milkman. Where's my list? Here we are. We can pick up some half and half at the market.
Skip it. I've had enough coffee for one morning.
Oh, and we have to stop by at Maxon's. I haven't got a dime, and I've got to cash a check. And Maxon's is the only place that'll cash a check for me.
You cashed a check 2 days ago.
Yeah. You know why?
Why? For land's sakes. You, Martha?
No, it's for David. He needs it. It's our anniversary.
No.
Our 16th.
When?
Today.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, Cherry. You're the only person who's congratulated me today. Jimmy, don't you dare spoil that cake before your father and Connie get here. And speaking of Connie, where is that girl? She said she'd be late, but not this late.
They're probably dancing at Janet's. That's all they do, is put on stupid records and dance. Ugh.
But when you're a little older, you'll be doing the same thing.
Not me, boy. I'm going to be a real estate man.
Well, it's time for your daddy to be here soon. Well,
I'm sorry I'm late, I know, but Jan's got the new Sick Chicks album, and what's that?
something for Dad.
It's not his birthday or anything, is it?
No, it's not his birthday.
Oh, Mom, it's your Anna. I'm so sorry. I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's all right, darling. After 16 years, it gets to be pretty routine.
I didn't forget, Mom.
Well, just so Daddy doesn't forget.
Daddy didn't...
Didn't what, dear?
Nothing.
What didn't Daddy?
It's Tuesday, Mom.
So it's Tuesday. Tuesday.
He had his bowling ball in the car this morning.
Oh, no, he couldn't. Not this Tuesday.
He mentioned something about a company tournament. Maybe that's why I forgot too.
Well, go and wash up, dear. We might as well start dinner.
Mom,
Yes, dear.
I almost forgot, but I remembered, Mom. Happy anniversary. It's a pincushion. I made it myself out of an old sock and some cotton.
Why, it's the most beautiful pincushion I ever saw. Thanks, baby.
Well, I think the least you could have done was mention something to him about it. Believe you me, if my Freddie had forget an anniversary, I would let him have a goodly piece of my mind about saying.
I am going to let the whole incident pass. If the children want to mention something about it...
I wouldn't wait for my kids to say a word. I would let Freddie have it, but good.
I'm going to return that golf bag this afternoon. You know what I'm going to exchange it for?
Now you're talking sensibly. What are you going to get?
I'm going to get myself the most beautiful... You know what I'm going to get for that golf bag?
What?
A divorce.
Huh?
If this isn't lipstick on his collar, bowling. He had the nerve, the unmitigated
Martha,
gall.
now, Martha.
Not only did he pretend he was bowling on our anniversary,
But Martha, honey, Martha, he was bowling. Freddie told me
Then
that...
how? Just tell me, how did this get on here? I suppose pin boys wear lipstick?
Maybe it's only ketchup.
Ketchup. Who ever heard of melon-colored ketchup? And that's what it is, ripe melon by Arbignon. I know because I wear the same shade myself.
Well?
Maybe it isn't.
Oh, Martha, more than likely, David came in last night and kissed you. And you kissed him back right on the collar in the middle of your sleep. So what are you getting so excited about?
I'm going to keep this for evidence.
What kind of evidence?
When he gets home tonight, I'm going to face him with this and ask him point blank, did I kiss him last night? Or if I didn't, if some floozy did.
Oh, Martha, for land's sakes. You know David isn't the type who fiddles around. And if he was, he's not the type who's going to admit that he's the type who does.
Sherry, what am I going to do?
Wash the shirt. Come on, Martha, let's have some coffee.
No. I am going to take this downtown and exchange it for the most beautiful, exciting dress I can find. Come on.
Is today Tuesday or Wednesday? What a dope. Daddy's bowling, isn't he? You don't have to call me a dope. Okay, you dope.
Connie.
Wow. Mother, you look wowie.
You like it?
Boy, are you caked up. Oh, it's positively glacial.
Glacial?
The coolest.
Oh. Well, now, you two be in bed at 9 and no later. Do you promise?
Yes, sir.
And I've told the Andersons that I'll be out, so they'll keep an eye on the house and lock all the doors and don't let strangers in and don't fight.
I can handle him. Have fun. Where are you going?
To a club meeting, son. Good night.
I wonder what kind of a club that is. Do your homework.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, cheers.
Cheers. Martha, I feel so wicked.
Didn't you tell Freddie?
Well, that's why I feel wicked. Did you tell David?
Of course not.
Oh, isn't this fun?
If they can pick themselves up and go bowling every Tuesday night, I don't see why we shouldn't go out in the town and have some fun ourselves.
Of course. Let's order another round.
Well, let's finish this one first. Cheers.
Cheers. Then what'll we do?
Oh. Well, after the second round, I'll order a third round, and then we'll sit back and wait for some adventure to come along.
Adventure?
David never did give me a satisfactory explanation of that lipstick on his collar.
Martha, you wouldn't.
Wouldn't I? Just a harmless little flirtation.
Oh, Martha, you're positively wicked.
Oh. Did we order another round already?
The gentleman at the bar sent his compliments.
Gentlemen. Who is he?
Martha, he looks very familiar.
He didn't say, miss. He just sent over the drinks and his compliments.
Martha, he's very handsome.
Jerry.
Well, Martha, he looks familiar. Martha, I know I've seen him somewhere before. Maybe in the movies or on TV.
Oh, what would a movie star be doing here?
Well, who is he anyway?
Where? Where is he? Which one?
Well, can you see him?
No, which one?
Marty, he's coming over. He's coming over. Oh, isn't this exciting? I'm just as nervous can be.
Hello, Mrs. Lowell.
Hello.
I hope you don't mind my sending the drinks over, but I was hoping you could help me celebrate.
Celebrate?
Come here, honey. My fiancé and I have just decided on a wedding date. Mrs. Lowell, this is Elena Dungenesse.
Oh, how do you do?
Hello.
And,
Mrs. Walker.
Mrs. Walker, of course.
Hello, Mrs. Walker.
Yes. Well, congratulations.
Well, good night.
Good night. Thank you for the drinks. I hope you'll both be very happy.
Oh, we will be.
Pleasure.
Good night. Carver? Is that the Mr. Carver from Maxon's?
Mm-hmm. The butcher.
Oh, of course. Didn't recognize him without his straw hat.
Well, let's drink this up and have another round. Cheers. All right, now, here we go. Here we are. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Hi, Terry. What's wrong?
Freddie was not amused by my little escapade last night. He was not the least bit amused. Martha, when I got home last night, he was sitting in the living room, big as life, and, well, I have never seen him so mad.
Well, you didn't tell him where we'd been.
Well, I couldn't help telling him he was so furious. Words? Martha, we not only had words, we had a good old-fashioned knock-down and drag-out battle. Oh, I had no idea Freddie could be so jealous. Oh, Martha, he still loves me, but I mean really. Oh, it was simply wonderful.
Well, that's good. David didn't even know I'd been out. He was sound asleep when I came home, and he didn't say a word this morning.
But, Martha, you aren't going to go out again tonight.
Yes, I am.
Oh, and now, Martha, don't do anything rash. And be sure...
Jerry!
Martha, honey, would you excuse me? Freddie's calling. Why, yes, he couldn't go to work today. I think last night either I broke something or he sprained something. Oh, it was simply wonderful. Bye.
How come only 3 places?
Mom's got another club meeting. The forks go on this side, stupid.
You're so smart. Do it yourself.
If you don't work, you don't eat. That's the law of the jungle.
If you ask me, that's what this house is getting to be. A jungle. Boy.
Go get the glasses, jungle boy. Hey, look at you. What have you done to your hair?
You like it?
It's beautiful.
Hey, that dress is new.
Brand new. I thought it was time your ma busted out in something stylish for a change.
Boy, you're busting out in all the right places.
Timmy.
I saw that dress in the Bon Marché window yesterday.
Well, it isn't there anymore, darling. Oh, and I saw the sweetest things there for you. And Saturday, I thought we'd go down and pick out some for school.
Oh, Mom, could we?
Well, I don't see why not. Timmy can come along, too.
Timmy.
Aw, who wants to go shopping? I've got Little League Saturday.
You've got all morning until Little League. Besides, I think it would be very nice if we went shopping together. It's high time this family did something together as a unit instead of each of us rushing off separately.
Then why don't we all go to your club meeting tonight with you?
Well, not tonight, dear. Maybe some other night. Connie, everything's on the stove and in the oven. You can eat when you're hungry, but be sure to keep your father's dinner warm if you decide not to wait for him.
Yes, ma'am.
I have to go now, Doc.
Have
Bye-bye.
a good time.
Be a good boy. I'm sure I will.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I beg your pardon. Do you mind?
Mind what?
My taking the liberty?
What liberty?
Oh, of sending a drink over. And sending myself over. Do you mind?
Well, I am expecting someone to join me.
Oh, would you prefer that I leave?
Well, no, you're perfectly welcome. I'll leave.
Oh, but you haven't tasted your brandy.
I don't drink, thank you.
Then why didn't you send it back with the waitress?
Well, that wouldn't have been very polite.
Well, it wouldn't be very polite to leave either.
I'm not used to being accosted by strangers in restaurants.
Is that what I'm doing? Accosting you?
Well, I think that describes it.
What do you know? I've always placed a different interpretation on the word accost. Would you like to hear my interpretation?
No.
No, thank you. Well, I don't think it could be considered accosting if I were to ask who you were expecting.
If you insist, I'm expecting my husband.
You're not married.
This isn't a sorority ring.
Oh, you're kidding me. If you had a husband, you wouldn't be dining alone.
This happens to be his night to go bowling. And I think perhaps you'd better leave before he arrives.
Oh, it's early yet. Sure you want to have a little sip of that brandy?
My husband wouldn't approve of my drinking with a strange man.
Well, nor would my wife approve of my buying brandy for a strange young woman.
Oh. You're married, too.
Quite.
And would your wife approve of your hobby?
What hobby?
Accosting strange women.
I don't make a hobby of that sort of thing. In fact, this is the first time I've ever done it.
Really?
Scout's honor.
Then why did you do it?
I'm lonesome. Have you ever been lonesome?
Quite often.
Recently?
I'm lonesome right now, present company included.
You must be what the women's magazines refer to as the neglected wife.
And you must be what the men's magazines refer to as a philandering husband.
Oh, I see we both can read. But I don't think that sitting here talking to a young, attractive stranger can decently be described as philandering.
Thank you.
For what?
I haven't been described as a young, attractive stranger since I was young and attractive. And strange.
That's better. What does your husband do?
I told you, he bowls.
Oh, he's a professional bowler.
Yes, you might say that. He makes a living from his hobby. He has a very unusual hobby. He's the head of the accounting department at Seacoast Railways.
Oh, he sounds like a fascinating fella. You mind if I stick around and meet him?
Oh, now how would I explain you to him?
Why, when he comes in, you leap up and say, Harvey, darling.
His name is David.
Well, then by all means, don't call him Harvey. You say, David, darling? This is Charlie Frisbee.
Is that your name?
What?
Charles Frisbee?
Well, no, of course not. But if we're going to lie to David, we might as well lie all the way. You say, David, darling? This is Oscar Corncollar, an old school chum of mine, and I just met him after all these years.
No good.
Why?
Well, in the first place, I resent that all these years. And it hasn't been all these years since I got out of school. And in the second place, David knows all my school chums. We both went to the same school. Grover Cleveland Alexander High.
No. Well, what about college?
I went to Victoria Heights, a year and a semester.
I'm an old buddy from Victoria Heights.
It's a girls' school.
So it's a girls' school.
You're silly.
You still haven't told me where you live.
I live here, in town.
Well, suppose I want to get a hold of you, then how do I do that?
My number's in the book.
But what's your name?
It's in the book, next to my number.
That's an awful old joke.
Yes, I know. It's one of my husband's.
Here's to your husband. I hope he bowls all night.
He probably will. Your wife sounds like a very amusing woman.
Oh, she can be when she wants to. But,
But what? What do you mean when she wants she can be amusing?
well, it's when she forgets she's a wife and remembers she's a woman.
Does she forget very often?
Not often enough.
Well, maybe you could help her to forget more often.
Oh, it's my fault. Boy, these women's magazines sure do condition you gals, don't they?
I didn't have to come out to get into an argument. I could have stayed home for that. Where are you taking me?
Oh, anywhere. You name it.
If I don't get home soon,
Yeah? What'll happen?
my husband will rent out my room.
That must have been some meeting Mom went to last night. All the singing around here this morning.
She ought to go to meetings like that more often.
Oh, would you like some more cereal, son?
Sure. He's had 2 helpings already. I always eat a lot when I'm happy.
And what makes you so happy?
'Cause you're happy.
Yeah, Mom. Did something wonderful happen to you last night?
Well, what happened to your mother, my daughter, to put it in your own quaint language, was I had a perfect gasser of a time.
You mean a total gas?
Mm-hmm. Come on, dear, you'll be late.
Well, I guess I can be late to the office once in my life.
Hey, Dad, can we go bowling tonight? Just us, the family, I mean. Hey, Dad, can we? Daddy?
Not now, Timmy. Be quiet.
Ugh, kiss her.
David, not in front of the children.
This has been a 4-star production.